everybody, and welcome back to the Company Incorporated podcast. This is episode 7. I am your host, Aiden, with my co-host, Alex. And today, we have a very special guest. Everyone say hi to Greg.
Yeah, same thing as last time.
Everyone's saying hi to you right now. You can't hear them, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, it'll sound better in post. No, I'm kidding.
It won't. We don't edit stuff.
I edit stuff.
Yeah.
You don't edit stuff.
I don't edit stuff.
So Greg, it's definitely been a while, since we last talked.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah. I met you at undisclosed location in undisclosed year.
Oh boy.
but yeah. Yeah. So the plan for this episode really is, do we want to start with headlines and then
let's start with the headlines. We'll go into interview and then we'll do some Ask Us Anything at the end.
Yeah, it's more of a casual episode today.
Keeping it light.
Keeping it casual. So I guess, we'll just ring up headlines and we'll be back, folks. Headlines. All right, everybody, welcome back to Headlines. Headlines is a segment where we go through some of today's top stories and give our opinions on them. Some are wacky, some are serious, but all are news. That's the catchphrase, by the way.
It's a good catchphrase. I remember, first episode.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I came up with it myself.
First episode.
No help from my co-host.
Wow. No, it was like first or second episode, right? And I had to read the headlines thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say the lines.
Yeah,
I don't think I said them.
I think you said welcome Jake Pollard or something.
Welcome Jake. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', Logang? Yeah.
I don't think you've actually introduced a segment ever since then.
That was it. Aiden was like, "That's the cutoff." Like, beats me to all of them.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
man.
okay. I'll get you to intro more.
Yeah. Can I introduce Ask Us Anything at the end?
Yeah, you can do that. Do you want to introduce the first story in this segment?
I don't know.
Okay, fine. I will.
No.
Oh
no. I need to do this. Okay.
Okay.
First story is about the COVID-19 vaccination. I can't do it. I can't.
What do you mean?
Voice cracks. Stuff. It's not working.
Happens to everyone, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not you. You've got
me.
You got the deep radio voice.
Hello, everyone. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Greg knows what's up.
You just do it.
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
They already know the story.
Okay.
This is
COVID
taking so
vaccine.
All right.
First
COVID
person
vaccine.
took the Pfizer vaccine in the UK. Pfizer.
That's how we say it on this
It's like
podcast.
pterodactyl.
And Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah. The first person took the COVID vaccine in the UK. It was a grandmother. The rollout plan for the rest of the world seems to be elderly people in nursing homes first, and then the general public after. The vaccine needs to be shipped in dry ice. So they sealed a deal with a company and for a lot of dry ice. And it's because the vaccine needs to be kept at negative 94 degrees Celsius, which really makes shipping the most expensive part. And checking it and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like with a lot of these medications and stuff, it's not obviously developing it is a big deal, but it's like getting it to everyone. That's a huge there's a huge financial outpour, or is that the right word? Outpour?
I don't know what that word
costs
means.
a lot
Greg,
of money.
do you know?
I'll search it up here.
Outpour? Okay. Well, me and Greg can have a little interview then. So Greg, you would say you're from a bigger town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
a
with
big
a population.
Yeah, a bigger
20
population. Yeah. I
So
don't know.
I'd say for us, the biggest concern, we know we'll have enough vaccines, but the biggest concern are the freezers right now. The freezers are insanely expensive, and there's just not enough storage. We'll be able to get them, but it'll just be a slow and painful progress, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Really, the freezers, though, that's interesting.
To keep them at that low temperature?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, because I guess you can only put so much in, right? You'd have to wait until you have more space to
Uh-huh.
ship more vaccines in.
Mhm. Are you guys sus of the vaccine though? Like, will you be willing
I
to
don't
take
know.
it? I don't like needles in
I
the
wanna
first
wait
place.
till yeah, I hate needles. I hate needles and leeches.
Leeches. Oh yeah, I forgot about leech. I don't think I've ever had a leech.
Oh man, I remember. Okay, so there was this. This is way off topic, but we
Okay.
went.
Here
It was
we
like
go.
it was like
Strap
a
in,
school.
folks.
No man, the leeches. We went to the school. The school. I don't know. It was like an outdoor. You just sleep over there, do a bunch of outdoor stuff.
Oh, like a camp
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. And they went. Everyone went swimming. They started like hunting for these leeches. I was like, they're like
I don't know.
diving into the water.
Don't leeches hunt for you? Isn't
I'm
it?
like, what's going on? They're like, oh no, it's got like, or it's a certain color, so it's not gonna, it's not gonna suck my blood or whatever. But
They just like the feeling
I,
of leeches.
no, I don't
You
even
got
know.
weird friends, man.
I didn't say any of them were my friends. I just said that's what was going on, and
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
traumatic.
Very traumatic.
Okay, I can't like what. Hey Siri,
You're talking to
define
Siri.
outpour.
You can't. It's. I don't think it's a word. You seriously still on this? All right. We'll just jump into the-
Outpouring.
Seriously?
Outpouring is a word.
Outpouring.
Okay, wait.
Which is so off topic.
Outpour.
Where is this podcast even going?
You got to keep it loose.
Yeah, we're loose.
Stuff you
We're
should know,
jamming.
long edition.
What? What was that? Sorry.
You know the podcast stuff you should know. It's like the long version where they just get super off topic.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
This is
That's-
great.
That's our only episode.
Okay. Okay. I guess the next topic.
Oh, next story. Okay. Disney released so many new shows last night, but at the release of this podcast, it would have been a few nights ago, I guess.
They kind of stack up to each other, you know, Disney, and then the Company Incorporated podcast. It's
Yeah.
like, who's gonna watch what?
Well, Disney was going to give us a show, but I was like,
Not
be a little
not
early.
yet. It's too early in
Yeah.
the process.
Yeah. I mean, we have like 1 million subscribers on our YouTube
Yeah, you guys
And-
can't see what
and
you can't
50
see.
billion on our Instagram, which is impossible because there's only 7 billion people on the
Yeah,
planet.
off topic.
Yeah.
We still have had no news of Shrek 5 this year.
I know. That's what I thought. Disney
Oh my
was going to
gosh.
take it over, but they didn't. It's supposed to. Wait, no, it's DreamWorks anyway.
It's DreamWorks.
Yeah, I thought they were going to sell it though, but I guess I don't know.
That
See-
would have saved 2020. That would have saved 2020.
Bro.
Shrek 5.
Any news about it? This year would have been a success.
It would have been like,
Doesn't
here's the
matter.
vaccines. Everyone gets it immediately. You know, that's
And then Shrek 5 comes in.
in the movie in the theaters right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like stay inside for a whole nother year if I could see Shrek 5.
Man,
I know they have it. I bet they've made
Me
it.
too.
Shrek
It's just
Shrek is like one of
Yeah.
those movies
They're just hiding from us.
Yeah.
It's in Area 51 with all the aliens.
like you can watch it over and over again and it just never gets bad.
I think at a certain point, Shrek 3 gets a little bad, but the
No,
first
never.
1, 2. Really? You like Shrek
Thank you.
3?
I'll
You and Greg
Shrek 3
are
sucks.
way more bigger Shrek fans, I guess.
what? Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm a pretty
I
big
don't know.
Shrek fan. Anyway, back to
We just have
Disney.
love players.
Disney released, they announced, about 10 Marvel projects, which include like the Fantastic Four movie, She-Hulk, Black Panther 2, I don't know, like a bunch of them. 10 Star Wars projects, including the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, 15 Disney live action and animation, and 15 Pixar movies and shows.
Disney's like such a powerhouse. It's got like everything.
Well, what I think this is for is them to like beef up Disney Plus, because right now
Yeah.
Disney Plus is really just to rewatch all the old Pixar movies
Yeah.
and things. But now they're
And
like,
The Simpsons.
and the Simpsons. That's
yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And this we watched the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, we watched the
Wow.
Simpsons movie. So Aiden's got Aiden got this projector like later into the summer,
Yeah,
right? And so he set up these like sheets outside, and we watched it outside.
that was
But
pretty fun. Actually.
it was awesome.
That was awesome.
Aiden hated the movie.
I didn't hate it.
I was
I didn't
laughing
like it.
so hard.
I didn't hate it.
I loved it
That
so
movie's my
much.
childhood.
It's so good.
Really?
I like cried when Marge laughed, and there was so much emotion coming out of me, and then Aiden was just like
I think there were a lot of plot holes.
the anti-emotion that was ruining.
Yeah.
They're trapped in a
Final
big
scene
jar.
with Homer and
Whoa!
Marge
Spoiler
on the
alert!
motorcycle.
Spoiler alert! What?
The final scene with Homer and Marge on the motorcycle is just like a cinematic masterpiece.
That's true. I got Top Gun vibes from that, you know. it's almost as good as that movie. But yeah, there were a lot of movies and TV shows announced, like a live action Pinocchio movie and a Lightyear movie based on Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story's past, voiced by Chris Evans. So they have a lot of things lined
Chris
up.
Evans.
Yeah. So
That's
you know he's going to be Captain America, but also Buzz Lightyear.
Are they still making more Avengers movies?
Yeah, we just said 10 more Marvel things.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's Avengers.
Oh,
doesn't
no.
it?
Oh, wait. Have you seen Avengers Endgame?
I've seen Avengers Endgame.
Do you know what happens at the end?
Who hasn't?
What?
The end of the game.
Can we bleep it? I don't want to ruin anything.
Okay. Endgame spoilers coming up. If
Iron Man's dead.
Wow. Okay, that was fast. Yeah, no, but at the end of the movie
Spoilers
also.
3000.
yeah.
And so
we
is
missed it.
Natasha Romanoff.
Yeah, but that happens like midway through the movie.
Yeah, but
Um.
important things.
Yeah, but no, but at the end, Cap is old, right?
Yeah,
So we assume he dies.
yeah, and then he gives the shield to Anthony, or I forget his character's name.
Falcon.
Falcon. Anthony Davis, or whatever his name is.
I don't remember that. What?
It's Captain America.
Yeah, the other Captain America, and that was actually sorry. Another project that they were working on was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but now he has the
Yeah.
shield, right? So
Yeah.
that's supposed to be interesting.
I mean, they can always, because I know what they did with Natasha Romanoff is they threw it back to in the past, right? Like, because they made
Well, that movie
her
hasn't
own
come out
movie.
yet.
Yeah, but they're
We don't know.
making her own movie where it's in.
We
It's
don't
set
know.
between.
We don't know
Yeah,
the timeline for that movie. I think will surprise
it's
everyone.
thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres has
Oh,
tested
next door.
positive
Okay. Yeah.
for COVID. We got to get through these. There's a lot.
It's only 10, but yeah.
It's only 10. We're on 3. Ellen DeGeneres has tested positive for COVID-19.
Cases are surging, and now is not the time to relax.
Now is not. Yeah, that's. I feel like the farther through we got, or the farther we got into it,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mhm.
well, we get to relax more.
Yeah. I'm not surprised she got it though, because she was filming at her studio with
Yeah,
all the producers and things. And what was that earlier in the year when she was like being mean to her employees or
she's
something?
mean to her employee. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't
know.
want to say it's deserved, or
Whoa!
fate did
Whoa!
but
Karma.
Oh.
karma. There you go.
Well, I guess we can check her as someone not coming off on the podcast now.
You really would want Ellen on the podcast
Why not?
if they made
Really don't
Finding
run up the
Nemo
numbers
3.
Yeah, Finding Nemo 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you like Finding Nemo, Greg?
Finding that stoner turtle.
Yeah, Finding that stoner turtle, Mr. Dude or whatever his name is. Yeah.
You've run out of people to find.
They found everyone.
It's like Nemo's a teenager, and
What's the dog's name?
What's his name? Marlin. Finding Marlin. I think that would be a good one.
they just find the seagull.
Yeah.
They try to find that human who like kidnapped them or whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine that. It's
He
like,
took my purse. Oh no! I guess we got to find him now.
fish have purses.
I don't know.
Wow. Where have we even gone with this?
Man,
movie?
speaking of underwater sea life, it's the worst transition ever.
Speaking of underwater sea life, Harrison Ford returns to Indiana
No,
Jones.
no.
I have no idea what you
We
learned
watched
there.
we watched the Octopus Teacher. Have you seen that? Is the movie
Huh?
the Octopus Teacher?
I have not seen that movie. Greg, have
No.
you seen that? No?
It's like a movie about some guy who does lots of snorkeling,
And he's an octopus?
no,
Oh.
he became like best friends with this octopus. I thought it was weird.
It sounds weird. It's called My Octopus Teacher.
My Octopus Teacher.
Oh, it came out this year. Any movie that comes out this year is going to be weird.
Yeah.
Holy, it got a good rating though.
Yeah, I still thought it was weird.
It almost has a 5-star review.
I can't tell if it sounds like a children's movie or an adult.
It is not.
film's
It's not a
movie.
children's
Oh,
movie.
it's more of a documentary.
Yeah, more of a documentary, but like an
Oh.
emotional documentary.
It has a 4.9 rating. That's insane.
That's good.
Out of 10 people. No.
97% Rotten Tomatoes.
Almost didn't
What?
miss This podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Octopus Dad on the podcast.
Octopus what?
Or no.
Octopus Dad on the podcast?
I thought it was My Octopus Dad. But
My
it's My
Octopus Teacher. Come on, man. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Aiden's gonna read the next story.
Okay. Next story. Sorry. So
Come
off
on,
topic with the
Aiden.
octopus. I don't know. This is a chiller episode, though.
It is a chiller
I like
episode.
the off
We
topic.
should just do a few of these and then move into the interview so we can get our interviewee more into the conversation.
Yeah. Interviewee, please.
How do you
Interject
feel about
anytime. How do you feel about this right now?
About what? The podcast?
Sure. Yeah.
Or the octopus?
About everything.
About anything.
Oh, no, it's good. Very good. I don't know what to say because I don't know what I was expecting at all. It was like, hey, we're doing a podcast. Who wants to be a guest? So I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
This is fun though. This is a good guest.
Yeah.
You're a good guest. So far,
So far.
as long as you don't like
So far.
say like, I don't know, racial
show you
slurs and
body
everything, we should be all good. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, next story. Harrison Ford returns in Indiana Jones 5 in 2022. I guess this is technically part of the Disney movie story, but I was still really excited for this because it's Indiana Jones 5.
Indiana Jones 4 sucked.
Wait,
Like, it was just
which one's
Bad
that?
on a different level.
That was
It
oh,
was
Kingdom
like
of the
ones with
Crystal Skull.
aliens and-
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah.
that much.
No,
That one either.
Which one was it where it was like it didn't like Indiana Jones didn't play any part in the movie at all? Where the outcome would have been the exact same if he wasn't in it? Forget which
I
Indiana.
don't remember.
Yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I didn't like it that much. That was the chapter 4.
That was the worst one by far.
Mhm.
That had Shia LaBeouf in it.
Oh my
Oh, actual cannibal.
gosh.
Actual
Yeah.
cannibal Shia LaBeouf. I love that song.
I'm just trying
But
to
yeah.
figure this out.
It says this one will be the last one in the Indiana Jones series. But Harrison Ford's like really
Until
old.
they make a movie about his son.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
And then like 50 spin-offs.
Yeah, no.
Raiders of
they'll
the
definitely
Lost
be-
Ark.
Recreation.
Raiders of the. That's the first one.
That's the one where he was irrelevant. No,
What do you mean irrelevant? That was the first one.
Big Bang Theory here.
Oh, you're reading from the Big Bang Theory. Get out of here.
No, it makes sense too.
Raiders of the Lost
How
Ark.
would it be on that thingy?
He didn't
Yeah.
like the
Starting with
outcome.
Kids Based by that ball.
Yeah, exactly.
The outcome would have been the same no matter whether he was in the story or not.
How?
Do you want to watch the movie right now and we can decipher?
Yeah,
it?
sure. I'll go into this.
This
bro.
is going to be an extra long podcast.
Yeah, we can make this one 4 hours or whatever. As long as our guest is up for it. Are you up for that? Yeah.
We get a Netflix party.
This is like 3 pages long. Regardless of whether
He
any-
goes in the thing and he.
Here, I'll put it on the document. You read it out and tell me if it's not.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Raiders of the
That's
Lost
a
Ark.
link to this article on our website.
Link to the article.
Okay, you ready? It's going in headlines.
I don't even understand. Okay, regardless of whether Indiana led the Nazis to Marion, they would have found her anyway. No,
Why?
because she was in the chalet, right, or the bar or whatever, right,
Mhm.
and I don't know because
Oh.
no, the Nazis found Marion. They took the thing, right, and then Indiana goes and like saves her. They still lose the amulet.
They already knew that.
But Indiana Jones goes and saves her. That was pretty much the whole point of the movie. I don't know. I don't like that. He had to be in it. Otherwise, he had to be in it because then they couldn't call it Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
That's the reason.
Yeah, just be
I don't know.
Raider of the Lost Ark.
I'm terrible at arguments.
How
All right, you want to do the next story?
many more do you want to? Do you want to finish? How many more do you want to do?
Yeah. Do you want to like speed run through them?
Yeah, dream.
Speed run.
I use okay.
Okay. Well, we'll do them.
You
really
can edit
fast.
just do all of them and edit bad ones out.
Well, these are all great. We do our research here at the company.
Okay, let's go. Let's go as fast as we
Okay,
can.
let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. A rookie Wayne Gretzky card sells for over $1 million. Mint condition 1979 OP cheat card becomes hockey's first card to sell for over $1 million. This card was only one of two of its type to be in gem mint condition, according to the Professional Sports Authenticator grading service. Go. Next one.
NASA names 18 astronauts to send to the moon. Half of what?
Half are women. And
Oh,
the
I
group
thought
is
it
very...
said asteroids. Okay.
Did you say? Did you wait? What?
I thought it said 18 asteroids. I was so confused.
Yeah.
NASA names 18 astronauts to send to the moon. Half are women, and the group is very multicultural. NASA hopes to have human presence on the lunar surface by the end of the decade. The date to launch is in 2024. Go.
Nice. Okay. Jupiter and Saturn are the closest they've been in 800 years. It is known as the Christmas star. The last time we were able to see a conjunction this close was in 1226. That was a long time ago. That's like 800 years ago. Anyway, to see it look southwest in the southwest sky on December 21st. All right. I feel like we're not doing the opinion giving part of headlines now.
Yeah, we'll do the opinions when we ask questions. I don't know.
Opinions?
What are your opinions on the $1 million hockey card? Go.
I honestly find that so stupid.
The $1 million for a hockey card? Really?
Yeah, like it's a hockey card. A lot of people hate me for this, but it's just a hockey card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
it's
understand.
the great one's hockey card.
I get that too.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, yeah, it's just...
Like, I don't know why, but like I feel like I could I could see why they would buy it if it was a comic book or something, but like not a hockey card.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some pretty big collectors for rookie hockey cards.
I think everyone thinks that NASA sending people to the moon is a good idea.
That's always sus.
That's
I don't
always
know.
sus.
I don't know if you listened to the last podcast or anything, but
Aiden
I kinda
doesn't
hate
like
them.
NASA.
I don't not like them. I just don't trust them with anything.
Yeah,
You
we
think
get
it's
it.
fake?
What? NASA?
Aiden's
Like the
special.
moon landing?
The moon landing's not fake. I believe they did that.
Okay.
I just don't think that they. I don't know. I don't like him. Yeah, I guess I don't like him.
Aiden personally hates Mr. NASA.
Mr. NASA himself?
Or
Get
Mrs.
outta
Or
here.
Mrs. NASA.
What?
Or Mrs. NASA. You don't know it's a Mr. NASA.
I don't know it's a Mr. NASA either.
That's what I just said.
What?
Okay, Aiden's gonna go.
Jeez, this is why his headlines takes 30 minutes. Anyway, the next one, the Game Awards 2020.
No, this is mine.
Oh, okay. Go.
Game Awards 2020, many new games are announced and for multiple awards given out. Smash Bros. Fighter revealed. What?
Do you even play Smash Bros, bro?
No, I don't.
I can't believe you. Talk to the hand.
Seprioth? What is that?
Sephiroth or whatever.
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you even play Smash
Yes.
Bros?
Apparently that was really big. I don't know. I don't know that character that well.
The game of the year was The Last, spelled with capital L and capital A.
That was you. You put that one there.
No, I did not.
Okay, fine.
Of Us, The Last of Us Part 2. I don't play Smash Bros.
The Last of Us Part 2 had nothing to do with Smash Bros. I don't know. Greg, do you play
Do
Smash?
you play Smash Bros?
No, but all I know is Steve was added to it.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. That was actually, that was almost a month ago now.
You know what, Aiden? Do you
This
play
year's
Smash
flying
Bros?
by. What?
Do you play Smash Bros?
Yeah.
That's because he's a nerd.
I have Brawlhalla on my PC, which is just as good.
Yeah. I played Brawlhalla. I think it has
You
its
have
own
made
certain
Aiden
charm.
emotionally upset.
What do you mean?
You've made Aiden emotionally disturbed with that comment.
With what?
I don't
That was
know.
a joke.
He can see my face right now. I'm not emotionally distressed.
He's crying inside.
I'm on the inside. I'm dying. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, oh my god.
Apple shows off their AirPods Max.
Yeah, this was a pretty cool one.
Very pricey.
Yeah, it's $800 Canadian and
And
$550 US.
$550 US.
It's a very exclusive product.
That's a scam. Like, that's just a scam.
It is. It's totally a scam. It's basically two
Like,
AirPods
Brainwash.
on the
They
side.
brainwashed their, like, not brainwash, but like they convince the users that they're the best when they clearly aren't. Like, if you look at any statistic, Apple's just inferior. Like, it's just bad.
Yeah.
He's wearing Apple headphones right now. He's wearing
Who?
AirPods.
I know, those are free. I found them I found them on the sidewalk for free.
Oh, so you're not
Just
paying
a
Steve
model.
Jobs anything?
No, and then
Is any-
Samsung.
And the Samsung.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. What was?
I don't know. They're like over the ear headphones though.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were AirPods. I was just thinking. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
they-
want to see. I want to see headphones.
That's what it is. It's very weird. I don't know.
Are
I don't
they-
know why they're calling it AirPods. Unless they're, I don't know.
AirPod Max.
AirPods Max, yeah. Anyway, they come out on December 15th if you want to pick them up. I wouldn't recommend it. But
Obviously, we're not
You do.
sponsored, so our judgment is not compromised.
yeah, Apple sponsor us and send me some AirPods.
Yeah,
Thanks.
please do. I
Some
don't.
AirPod Pro
I've got-
Maxes.
yeah. Yeah, the most expensive ones you have.
Give us your honest review. Yeah, if you send me 3 of them, I'll say they're good.
Anyway.
Boeing 737.
Our last story. The Boeing 737 MAX is back in the air. This plane was grounded globally in March 2019 after a crash in Ethiopia killed 346 people.
Do you
it's
remember?
still-
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what?
This when I forgot about this
Yeah, it was pretty big. I remember
me
when
too.
it happened. Yeah.
because of the
Of
whole.
course, you guys forget.
The whole pandemic thing.
If there were, it's only you would forget if there was a pandemic or
The
something.
only plane crash right now, like, I vividly remember seeing. I remember that, but when Ukraine's plane got shot down by Iran or whatever, and everybody was like, "Oh, World War III, World War III."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was in like January. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
time flies when you're
Time
your-
flies when you're
in your
stuck in
house
quarantine.
for a week.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're still grounded in Canada, but I don't know. We could see a return of them. I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I'd be flying on one of those. But anyway.
I don't
Aiden's
think we'll
uncomfortable.
Be flying for a while. So.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's true. That's true. But if they come back, I don't know. I'd rather fly in a hover car, Tesla's hover car. But anyway, that kind of wraps it up for headlines. That kind of wraps it up for our headlines. We'll take a short little break, and then we'll see you guys in the next segment. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. We've kind of already interviewed you a little bit, Greg, but this will be like the official interview.
It's open. We get to talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's open. It's a casual interview.
Go on tangents.
Tangents, exactly. That's really why we're
This
all here.
is the tangent section.
The tangent section. That should be like a thing.
Should be a thing.
I don't know. Anyway.
So I was thinking,
Yeah.
because all of our questions are garbage, except the NASA question.
What do you mean? All our questions are great.
You should interview yourself.
No, that would be worse. Sorry. I bet you're a great. Well, no. That would. How would that?
Aiden's saying that you're bad at interviewing.
I'm not saying that.
Then let him
No,
interview
I'm not
himself.
saying. I'm just saying it's probably a lot easier if you have another person asking questions.
No matter how bad Aiden is, I'm worse at interviewing.
Exactly. Thank you.
I
Wait.
like how we only said Aiden. First step to being a good interviewer, make fun of
Yeah.
Aiden. Okay, well, let's
Okay,
start off
We'll
with
start off with
a
like
broad question.
yeah.
What kind of stuff are you into? Any sports? Just anything? What kind of music do you like? What?
Oh, well, I actually have some album things on the wall, but you can't see that. But what I'm into, well, I used to be a gymnast. I quit over break, but I still like coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I remember you told me about that. I forgot about
Oh
that.
man.
Yeah.
So you're probably like absolutely shredded.
Oh yeah, he's got a six pack.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gymnasts are like crazy. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so how did that go before? You quit.
So it was really fun. I think I trained like 20 hours a week. It was
20.
insane.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, and then I got a concussion right before COVID.
You
Or
did?
not really right before, like 6 months before COVID. And then, so I wasn't in it during that time. And then when I came back, I got a shoulder injury. And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And then I was
Oh.
like, yeah, I'm not doing Zoom meetings. And I quit.
Yeah.
But I'm in the adult group now, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you like competitive?
Yeah, I was competitive.
Yeah.
I wasn't that good, but I was good.
Oh yeah.
And I'm too
Back-
tall for it. Like, I'm too tall for gymnastics. For gymnastics, you need to be like, I don't know, 5'6".
Really? I guess,
5'7",
is it probably
5'8",
easier?
5'5".
Is it probably easier to do those body weight? Well, I guess it's all body weight, but easier to do
Yeah.
all of the movements when you're shorter.
Literally everything in gymnastics is easier if you're shorter.
Yeah.
And
I should do
not
gymnastics.
Skinny. Like if you're built, and I'm tall and skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, we had a friend who did gymnastics that played basketball with us.
Hmm. He was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still does it, but he was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
I
remember him
don't
telling
even know if they're opening like is there an option? Would there be an option for you to go back if you
There was, because I still coach there.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
coach
Oh,
online
right,
now,
right,
but it
yeah.
closed like 2 weeks ago
Oh
Yeah.
really?
for COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you in undisclosed location.
Can we just say Toronto?
Sure. Yeah.
It's
well,
a huge area.
yeah. I
It's-
guess it's a massive area. If you don't know where Toronto is,
What have you been doing?
what are you even doing, audience? Anyway. Yeah. It's been pretty rough down there, or so I hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, COVID. What's the population of your undisclosed location?
Of my undisclosed location, it's like less
How
than
broad are we
20,000.
thinking?
I don't know.
Like undisclosed location, the smallest, or
It's like 100 times smaller than Toronto. Literally. Actually, I think it's 1,000. 1,000 times
let me look
smaller.
up the population.
Okay. You look up the population. I'm too mean of a co-host.
You mean I'm a co-host? I'm gonna come back. You're gonna be like, you're not even gonna expect it, and then you're gonna get hit with it.
Yeah. I don't voice crack though. I have a trick to do it.
Yeah.
Doing
What's your
There's
trick?
gonna be so many. There's gonna be a scandal in the future when you guys are the biggest podcast. Like, Aiden wants more money since he's the host and you're the co-host, so you only get less.
Yeah. See.
That
Oh
would,
man.
that would be good.
So the first time.
Wait.
Oh boy.
And then you guys split up and make your own podcast, but then both of them kind of flop since you guys.
Yeah, exactly. No, my podcast would be great. I would just
Whoa.
like I don't know.
We need to talk about this right now.
Are we really?
I think you should be the therapist.
This is couples therapy.
Couples therapy. Okay, so our location is around 16,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that higher or lower than I thought?
Did you say 20?
Oh, yeah. That's lower.
Okay, back to therapy.
Jeez. Okay, here we go.
Mm,
So if I think I could start
why?
a podcast.
No,
Okay.
I go first. Why am I the co-host?
Because my name comes first. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I always say Alex and Aiden.
But it's on your Spotify account.
Well, no, it's on the company Spotify account.
But it's in your name.
It's not in my name. It's under Alex and Aiden's name.
Yeah, it says Alex and Aiden.
Okay.
Aiden's
So,
the host.
I remember we talked about this already.
Yeah,
I
and
said
I brushed
I'd
it off
intro.
because I thought we were going to do one and then that's it. But we need to talk about this now that we're on episode 7. This has to be established before 10.
What? What are you even talking about?
Okay, so if I go and I search up Company Incorporated and play one episode
Yeah.
every single time, it's
What about it?
the host and then the co-host.
Yeah, but that's just the
Why is this?
because I intro. I'm supposed to say, "Hi, it's your co-host Aiden with my co-host Alex." That doesn't sound.
Oh, with my bud Alex. Huh?
Yeah, with my boys.
Assistant to the host.
Yeah, I could make you
You
assistant.
watch The Office? Assistant to the host.
I remember you like The Office.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know.
Aiden doesn't watch The Office.
Yeah, I just never got into
Just
it.
another reason he should not be mentioned first.
But I intro. I'm supposed to say, okay.
You know what? When I intro, ask us anything.
Okay, next podcast,
Or
I'll let you intro.
Every other episode, Alex does the intro, and you're like, "And my co-host Aiden."
That'll be great. Yeah.
Thank you. This has resolved so many problems.
I don't think this has resolved anything.
Yeah,
I
not
still
for
think
you.
That Aiden should get 65% of the pay.
65? Thank you.
Whoa, why?
I'm going 55.
Why is the
but-
therapist saying this?
Exactly. Because I hired the therapist.
Because I hired the therapist. He knows everything.
Yeah, exactly. He's like my lawyer.
Yeah.
He's always on my side.
Well, I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, finally, for the first time in 7 weeks.
But we didn't resolve anything. Now I'm getting 65% of the pay.
I mean, our income is like $0 and 0 cents.
Well, to you, yeah.
What?
At 82K.
Yeah, exactly. I've only made like 8K on the podcast so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 for every listener. 1K per listener.
No, yeah, 1K per listener. Thank you to all 8 of you. My
Yeah.
grandma. Grandma.
The other 3 computers I'm playing the podcast on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Myself.
So, wait, why does Aiden get 65? I need justification for that.
That was just a random number.
Yeah.
I like 65 though.
What? Yeah. I'm going to have to
Turn
talk
the
to my...
6 upside down is Lightning McQueen's number.
That's true.
Oh.
I like that. But not the 5 upside down.
Aiden's more of like a mater, you know?
Tomato, but without the ta. Did you ever understand that joke in Cars? Tomato, but without the ta. It's O-mater. Because everyone always says O-mater.
I never understood that.
Yeah, he always says it's tomato, but without the ta. What's tomato with the ta? It's O-mater. O-mater.
Aiden's special.
I'm not special, jeez.
It's
I'm not special. I'm very quite normal. Anyway, where's this interview even gone? This isn't even casual anymore.
casual therapy
This
session.
is too serious
I
now.
feel like when Jimmy Kimmel and Matt Damon had their therapy session.
When was that? Is that like 7 years ago?
You didn't watch that?
When was that?
You know what? It doesn't even matter.
8 years ago.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
This is so important because we've dug a hole so deep that you can't talk about anything else. Well, I'm going to continue with the
It was 5 years ago.
Wasn't there a second one?
In 2016.
You know what?
You know what?
So
I'm done with this podcast. I'm out of here.
That's my Alex impression, by the way.
wow. I'm going to have to talk with a deeper voice now.
I want to talk with a deeper voice now.
It sounds exactly alike. I edit these podcasts, and whenever I do that voice, I'm like, is that Alex? Or is that...
Is that Alex? Is that Alex?
Is that Alex?
Oh man. Well, my soul is crushed.
Soul is crushed. So let's get right back to this interview.
I'm missing 15%. No, it's
What?
mm,
Okay, let's do another question.
this is the best. Okay.
What is your biggest fear?
Well, I used to think my biggest fear was death,
Oh yeah?
but I've kind of accepted that fate. I don't know. I'd say my biggest fear is losing hope.
Losing hope?
So poetic.
That is poetic, actually.
That's like something Aiden would say to
No,
impress.
like I used to be scared of death, but I know like if I have hope, I'll die happy. Like I'll know something. But if I don't have hope, like why would I have a reason to live? Like there's nothing. It'll all be bad. Like I'll just suck.
It was a solid answer.
That's really deep. Wow. That's actually...
Did you rehearse this before?
Yeah. I didn't even show you these questions. Wow. I don't know. I think I'm afraid of spiders.
What were you afraid of last time we asked this question?
I think I said spiders.
You said spiders?
Or snakes. Snakes! I hate snakes. Why's it gotta be snakes? That's an Indiana Jones reference.
That's Indiana Jones.
Exactly, yeah. Because of the fifth one.
Yeah. I
You don't know what your biggest fear is?
have a lot of fears,
Yeah.
but
One of
biggest
your
fear?
fears is me.
my fears.
It's called adenophobia.
Well, for the last 7 weeks, I've been afraid of coming onto the podcast and being called co-host again. But this is all gonna change.
It's all coming true. Wow.
I'm like Pinocchio.
Why? Your nose isn't long.
No, he's gonna be casted for that live action Pinocchio.
Your nose is long enough. Oh, got him. No kidding.
Biggest nose. That would just be like the worst compliment ever. like, hey, you got a big nose. You're like Pinocchio.
You want to be in this movie?
Yeah, that's what I always wondered. Like, how would they cast like the fat kids in movies? Like, would they be like, "Oh, you're fat. You'd be great for that movie."
I think they just pay them more, right? They'd be like,
Pay them more to
want to
be-
be fat kid number 2? We'll pay you.
We'll give you $600,000 because you are a fat and ugly kid. You have a lot of potential, but you're fat and ugly.
Yeah, your whole character trait is fat and ugly.
You have to come to terms with that and then play. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That would be. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see? This was a while ago, but the one guy who played in the Spider-Man Homecoming.
Tom Holland?
No, not Tom Holland.
No, the Death Star guy.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
which Death Star guy? What?
The big guy.
The big
Yeah,
guy.
he lost so much weight.
He lost a bunch of weight.
Who's the
But
big?
that's why I think he's gonna turn into the Green Goblin thing in the next Homecoming.
Oh, Ned.
In the next
Ned.
Spider-Man.
Ned. Who plays Ned in Homecoming?
And he lost an insane amount of weight. I think that's why. I think he has to lose weight for the next role in the next Spider-Man movie, and I think he's gonna turn into Green Goblin or whatever.
That's a
Theories.
That's a good idea because what's his face? Or isn't it supposed to be like a Spider-Verse movie? Because like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in
Are
it.
they?
Yeah,
Oh,
which will be interesting.
that'll be neat.
And Jamie Foxx is playing Electro because he was in
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man and what's the other guy? Doc Ock from
Oh.
Tobey Maguire's one.
Steve Carell was supposed to be Steve in the Minecraft movie, but he dropped the role.
Steve Carell.
He did? Really?
Steve
Yeah.
Carell.
Wow,
I
yeah.
read on
He was
Minecraft Wiki yesterday when I was supposed to be doing my history project.
That's a good use of your time though.
See,
The Minecraft Wiki's a great place to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if that would be good. I think that's probably the right choice
What?
for Steve Carell to not play.
I think Steve Carell would be great in the Minecraft movie.
I'm not looking forward to the Minecraft movie. Like,
Really?
I don't know why, just something about it doesn't excite me at all.
I feel like it'll be Emoji Movie Part 2.
Yeah. It's gonna suck.
It's supposed to come out in 2022.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it said 2021. It was like gonna be 2019. Then it was gonna be whatever it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Pushing it back.
movies.
Oh,
yeah.
and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was announced.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. This brings up so many memories. I remember when me, Aiden, and a bunch of our friends, pre-COVID, all went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 1
Mm-hmm.
and the SpongeBob movie. What? The SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, we were gonna go see the SpongeBob after.
Yeah. SpongeBob movie was advertised. That was the best part of the whole movie, the SpongeBob movie advertisement.
Sure.
When
Oh, yeah.
when SpongeBob says to Patrick, "Oh, I love your sense of irony," and then Patrick says, "I love my sense of ironing too," and puts on a freshly ironed sweater.
Ha ha.
I lost my mind. Like all of the little kids who were there
That's
to watch
not even
Sonic
funny.
the
Do you
Hedgehog,
realize that?
they're all like looking. They're like looking at me like, "What's wrong with him?" I'm like, "It's Patrick."
Yeah.
That was great.
I
Was
don't
it
know.
Will Smith in the trailer too for the SpongeBob movie?
Is he?
Well, no, I think that's Keanu Reeves. Or no?
Yeah, it's Keanu
yeah,
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And
One
then-
of those meme movie guys.
And then-
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what is it? And then Patrick said, "My name means something in Kelpish."
And then he says, "Pretty sure it doesn't."
Yeah,
But the fact that you remember that, and the fact that you don't remember the plot of the Sonic movie.
I remember the plot of the Sonic movie.
What's the plot of the Sonic movie?
Okay, so it starts off. Sonic's a little baby. He's running through.
Well, by the way, spoilers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So many spoilers.
So
in
the
this
plot
episode.
is his mother basically gives him the rings to
That
go
was
find.
his mother.
Someone gives him the rings.
The owl.
The owl gives him the rings.
You don't even know the story.
To go find a better universe, and his universe gets invaded, and so he goes to Earth, and then he loses the rings, and then he has to fight. I forget what the guy's name was. It was
Dr. Eggman,
yeah, but I forget what the actor.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I'm sorry. He has to fight Jim Carrey to get the rings so that he can go back home or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to
I
it.
can tell because
My mind was like off once Patrick had left. I was like, yeah, it's not worth watching anymore.
Anyway, yeah. No, Jim Carrey was trying to steal his powers with the quill.
Jim Carrey was trying to do something. I don't think it was the best role Jim Carrey has ever played.
I think it was. It's probably the best role since Dumb and Dumber.
No.
Definitely.
I've never watched Dumb and Dumber. I've only seen like half of Dumb and Dumber 2.
It's great.
Dumb and Dumber. I watched that on a plane once. One of the best.
It's
of all time.
so
That seems like a
stupid.
plain movie.
It is a good plane movie. It's like, damn, my phone died. There's a TV on the back of that guy's seat. Let's go watch Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. So, I don't know what a next good question is. That was so.
that was a
How
good
are we for
tangent.
time?
We're great for time, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more question, and then move
Yeah,
on to our Ask Us Anything? Or do you
Really?
want, do you want to do more questions?
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure. Let's do the story one. Greg, do you have any good stories or spooky stories for us for the podcast?
Spooky stories. Ask Reddit. I don't know. I don't think I have any spooky stories. Oh, actually, 2 months ago, I was biking home from my girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
Whoa, flex! Wow, girlfriend.
And I know. And it's like a 30-minute bike ride, and I have to bike through some pretty sketchy areas. And there's one section is like a train depot. It's super sketchy, like a bunch of storage containers. And there's this bridge that goes over the road, and I was just biking through, and a guy jumped off the bridge right in front of me and just like splattered in front of me.
What?
What? Wait, you saw like someone like suicide in front of you?
Some guy jumped off the bridge in front of me.
Wait.
And then some 2 people called the cops, but I just biked away.
That's
Wh-
just
wait,
traumatic.
hold on a second. What?
That's not even spooky. That's just like
Gee. Wait, how long ago was this?
Like 2 months ago.
Is this just a normal thing?
well, it's Toronto. A lot of things happen. You know.
Yeah, Toronto.
Wait, so
You
some
gotta get out of
guy
that small time mindset, but still, that's like, holy.
how
That's
close
spooky.
how close was he to your bike?
Like 3 meters.
Whoa, so it was like
Jeez.
right beside you.
Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah, no, but it was like I saw him falling from a while away, and then I biked past it.
Oh,
So
like,
you're
I-
biking pretty fast.
I saw it like 20 meters away.
Okay.
Like when I was just coming to the bridge. He was on the
Jeez.
other side. And then
that doesn't
landed
happen.
when I was like there.
It doesn't happen here.
I want to ask questions, but I feel like we'll get too gory for the podcast. But
Yeah.
maybe we'll do that post.
How are you emotionally?
yeah, that's a better question. How did that affect you?
I think I'm fine.
You think you're fine? You look fine. You look great, by the way. Anyway, wow, that's crazy. This is gonna seem like a weird transition.
Segue.
Weird
Weird
segue.
segue.
Weird segue. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe in NASA? Because we all that was a weird segue. I shouldn't have said that. I should ask like a scale of 1 to 10. How do you feel about suicide? But no. It was a good segue.
It was not.
That was awful.
That's just
I'm
it.
sorry.
Some guy jumped off the
This
bridge,
is-
and then what do you feel about NASA?
Anyway, so you saw a guy like splatter in front of you. How do you feel about NASA?
Well, I truly believe like that is pointless. Like I find it would be fun to work there, and I think it'd be a good experience. And it's always been a dream to go to space, but I just find it stupid. Like people are paying billions and billions of dollars just to do research that will have no use for.
Well,
Like
yeah.
going to the ISS, going to the moon. What will you use that for?
Well, they want to make a moon base, but yeah, I agree with that.
See, I think a lot of it is just not because it's gonna do things, but because you can prove that you can do it.
Yeah, but I just
Oh yeah, I guess.
yeah.
I guess that's a good
I
point.
mean, as much as that is true, there's also like a million other concerns that we have to deal with. Like people, is that a notification? So unprofessional. This happens every podcast. We ask this question, and that happens in the middle of the question every podcast.
So
I
here's-
to ask a question.
Yeah, but I think there are a lot more pressing concerns, and I don't know. Building a moon base, I think, would be cool, but just sending people up to well, I guess we have to monitor the ISS. But it's,
yeah, so I think we also have to like kind of bring into that perspective, like we were talking about before, or on the podcast before.
Yeah.
That the U.S. budget that NASA's getting is a very, very slim amount, and for that amount, I even saw an example.
yeah.
I even saw an example
So
where
unprofessional.
they were working on something called SMAP, which basically they send this big or this satellite into space,
yeah.
and it opens up with just like a big net that's able to track the moisture, a bunch of things inside of the dirt, and predict how crops are going to grow.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like you do get a lot out of it for
Yeah,
that
that's true. That's
very,
true.
very small percent. But I can see how like going to the moon, it's not going to directly benefit us, but it kind of
But I guess
satiates.
it also is like a social aspect.
Yeah.
Like it gives kids hope. Like, hey, that guy went to the moon. I can do
Yeah.
anything. That just proves
That's
that
true.
the impossible can be.
I feel
Yeah.
like as humans, we kind of have this natural tendency towards curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
And doing
Yes.
things like
Exactly what I
this.
was gonna say.
Yeah, it kind of satiates that curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
Um,
So 1 to 10, how much do you trust them?
no.
I trust them. I trust them a lot more than like other organizations per
Yeah.
se.
Like you trust them more than the CIA.
I don't know. I feel like people are giving too much on like FBI and CIA. I feel like it's just random tech groups that we wouldn't think twice about, like Google Home. That's sketchy.
Yeah.
That is sketchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always listening to you. You know?
Yeah, they are always listening. It's like, oh, but it's only when the keyword happens. That's still sketchy.
You have to listen to the keyword.
Yeah, you have to listen for the keyword.
That's
like-
what I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to program some Jarvis. I'm like, how can I make it not listen to me, but then turn on when I say the keyword? You can't.
You can't. That's just
So
yeah. We
listen.
haven't gone that far yet.
Yeah. I feel like big companies. There's always going to be, especially tech companies. There's always
Yeah.
going to be some sketchiness to them.
Some scandal. Like, have you heard of the Cambridge Analytica scandal?
What's
No.
that?
Oh, it was like, so they basically used Facebook to win the election by targeting select groups of people and
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
brainwashing
about
them
this.
with fake Trump news.
Yeah.
It's like all proven and all sued. and
Oh
stuff
wait.
and stuff
Oh,
like that.
this is with the advertising, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard a little
And
bit about this.
they basically have a database for every single person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and they know you more than you know yourself. And every single ad they'll give you is like really, really, really statistically proven to
Yeah.
be there. But truthfully, I don't understand that. Since I get like on YouTube, I get French alcohol ads and I get out of jail ads. So I don't.
So do I,
Stuff.
but that's only because I've actually we won't go into my jail history. No. No, but like, yeah,
Yeah, it's everything. It's things you don't think about. Like the amount of time you spend looking at an image is like precisely recorded.
Yes.
yeah.
What was that?
I
one-
kind of want
there's
to
this
have a
one-
Facebook account just so I can figure my life
There's
out.
this one instance where this lady, like, she got an ad for a gay cruise, and she was like, "I'm not gay. Why would I get this ad?" And then she realized she was gay like 6 months later.
Yeah.
But
See, that's
Google knew
crazy.
that before she did because of all like the patterns she's done online.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What is that one movie called? Oh man, I watched. It's like The Social or
Oh, The Social Dilemma.
So-
The
Social
Social
Experiment.
Dilemma. That's
Social dilemma.
That's an
Yeah.
incredible movie.
I haven't seen that yet.
You should
The
watch it.
documentary.
Yeah,
Watched
yeah.
that twice.
So it's all of
You
these.
really? Oh wow.
It's all of
Yeah,
these.
but the book, I forget what it's called. Oh, it's called The Mind F Word.
Yeah.
Can't say that on there. But it's called Mind F, and it's very, very good. It's
Yeah.
by the guy who like worked at Cambridge Analytica, who like led it.
Yeah.
Really?
Canadian. He's a
Yeah.
paraplegic from Vancouver.
Wow. I'll have to give that a read then and a watch. But-
Yeah. It's pretty crazy because I feel like you kind of know in the back of your head if you have some knowledge of technology
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
you're like younger that this is happening,
Mhm.
but I didn't realize to the extent that like how crazy these things are.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
And
scary.
like, social media causes depression.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
really
yeah.
causes depression in teens.
Obviously, yeah.
It's
Mhm.
pretty insane.
Yeah.
I think the more that you use social media and like the more time you spend out of it, like I feel like you almost lose yourself and you just become more
Yeah.
like,
Become someone else.
yeah, become who you,
My sister's probably listening since we've been walls. But like over the break, she went from like a TikTok girl, like no, a Visco girl, or like all the ska and the break, to like to like middle part died with the Doc Martens and
you just become like an emo.
like full all.
Full-
No, but that's just from TikTok. And a direct correlation. I had Instagram. Like I had Instagram from like grade 6 until the start of quarantine, and I just randomly deleted my account out of nowhere from
Mhm.
listening to a Bo Burnham song. But that's off the topic. And like after that, I felt like instantly happier. It was like a shoulder. What's it called? A weight lifted off my
Yeah.
shoulder,
Yeah.
like directly.
We just have to take a short break because we're approaching the hour mark, but we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. To continue that conversation that we were having before, yeah. So you said you deleted Instagram, right? I know when I deleted
Yeah.
TikTok, that was because, well, it was partly because of the whole spying thing and like them stealing your data, just like Facebook, right?
Yeah.
But it's addictive, right? Like it was like really
Yeah, like
hard.
everything. Like even to the refresh thing. Like the refresh thing is designed from like the lotto spin machines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very good comparison.
I feel like with all of these things, like no matter what it is that can be considered addictive,
Yeah.
like the more energy you put into it,
Hmm.
the harder or the worse the relapse is going to be when you try to get rid of that thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you spend
Yeah, because you start to depend on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you spend 3 hours a day on TikTok or something, or 3 hours a day on Instagram, just scrolling through. Now, what are you going to do with those 3 hours of your day,
Yeah.
right? Like that was part of your day. Now you're just, what do I do? Homework? That's boring.
Yeah.
No, but it is like a relapse though. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's really crazy, especially when you talk about it, right? Like yeah, like I said before, you kind of know all of these things in the back of your head,
Yeah.
but you just don't really care that like I mean,
Yeah,
for
like,
me,
oh, it
it's
doesn't
like
affect me.
it doesn't
Yeah.
affect you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like you're the exception to the rule, but
Mhm.
you're not. And I feel like, especially with this, like a while ago when Mark Zuckerberg was having his had his trial, and
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah.
when even Bill Gates had his trial
Mhm.
a long time ago,
Yeah.
is going to be the same thing like over and over again, but they're just really like kind of scapegoats that are like covering up, or that are covering for all of these
They have amazing lawyers.
huge
Yeah. Exactly.
all of these huge businesses who are like purposely and knowingly, it's like cigarettes all over again.
Except
And,
it's
well, that's with the vape too. Like
Yeah.
when I'd say like the majority of my grade, it might be different because I live in Toronto, but the majority of my grade vapes.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, us here too though.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's insane. Like everybody is going to become a Nick addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they all are, and they won't get off it. But
Yeah.
Are you guys vapists?
No.
Thank God.
well, my parents would slaughter me if I did that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. First of all, it never attracted. It was never
No.
like
it's just
attractive
gross.
to me, you know. But
It never, like, number one, you like, I feel like if you have a good support, like a good
childhood almost.
childhood,
Yeah.
you, number one, wouldn't have access to that, and two, you kind of had that support system
Mhm.
to go back to with questions and things on health concerns, addiction,
Yeah.
right? But when you don't have that kind of barrier between that line of like, is this good or bad, and can't make that choice for yourself,
Mhm.
that's when
That's when
things
things go
happen.
bad. Yeah.
And that's why I think that like teachers have such a big effect on kids. Like some kids, not at all, but like some kids, the teachers are left line. Like
Yeah.
you know
Oh.
the rapper
For sure.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all of his work is inspired by his 7th grade poetry teacher. Like if it weren't for her, he wouldn't be a rapper at all. Like he'd be in the streets. Like he'd be a gangster. He'd be dead by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Crazy.
like that Good Will Hunting movie. I hate to compare to that, but you know, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you spend 6 hours a day with someone for a full year. You know that they have an effect on your life.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the same with friend groups, right? Like I
Yeah.
I remember.
Good thing I have no friends.
Hey!
Join the club. No, it's
No, but when you're lonely or like have no friends, you just start a podcast. That's what I do.
yeah.
Very good.
I feel like I felt an obvious like distinction between when I started hanging out with, this is like in I guess middle school, kind of like grade
Yeah.
7, 8,
Yeah.
9, when I started hanging out with people who focused more on school than they did on, playing around, doing stupid things.
Yeah.
And then my mindset kind of changed. Like, this is now the standard that you have to hold yourself to, is, competing with these people.
What do you mean?
To get, like, I feel like in a group, you're kind of gonna have a definition, right? Like there's nerds and jocks and, whatever you want to stereotype
Yeah,
people
the old
into.
stereotypes. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like to some degree, those are true, because once you're in that group that kind of resonates with a specific mindset, like getting good grades is cool, or acting stupid and doing things disruptive in class is cool, you're going to absorb like a sponge those traits into your own.
Yeah. What I kind of learned, like, in exact relation to this. So in middle school, I was in the gifted program because I'm just cooler than you.
Yeah.
No, so like the standard there was like, do good in school and you're like the cool ones. Like if you have good grades, you're cool. Like if no one played sports at recess, and I didn't fit in there because I was like, I want to have sports. Like I have good grades, but like I want to have fun. Everybody is playing Geometry Dash and Pokemon on the ground during the recess. I was like, this isn't fun at all. So then in high school, yeah, I'm in that performance, like high performance school. It's my home school, but still. And like the norm is to just slack off, to skip, to vape, and like, and then to get good grades. I'm still in the mindset of middle school, and that's why I haven't sunk. But like for any other kid, be like, you good grade. It's just bad.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Like that's another. If it weren't for like all those high school shows, and if it weren't for like all those impacts we've had as a kid on like what high school should be, I feel like it would be different.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it's all thanks to High School Musicals why we're acting this way, you know?
High School Musical, the movie, the musical.
The series, the movie, the musical, the series.
Mhm.
I hated that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Well, it's pretty new. I think it only got released this year.
I was like at the start of quarantine.
Yeah. It was that and Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And Tiger King.
And Tiger King.
Yeah.
I don't have I seen Tiger King? No, I haven't.
I watched
still
Tiger
haven't
King.
seen
It was so good.
Yeah? Is it scary? I feel like it's scary.
No. Just about some redneck, gay, mullet, tiger zoo guy.
Really? Okay.
That's
I'll-
it, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, is that the person who died?
Joe Exotic. No, he's in jail right now.
Yeah, Joe Exotic's in jail.
No. Did you ever hear on TikTok about Carol Baskin?
Carol Baskin
I've heard about that.
killed her husband.
Is that Joe
Tiger
Exotic?
King. Like she was the enemy in the show or whatever.
Yeah. She's making money right now. I know
Yeah.
that for a fact. Like her Cameo alone, which is a website where you can like get a message said by her for
Mhm.
like a certain price. It's like that's going insane. Like she does birthdays and everything.
Yeah,
And
think of the royalties off like Cardi B song, Megan Thee Stallion songs, like all those female rappers. who
Exactly.
decide to sing about her.
This
insane.
seems like it's very unclear between 1 and 10 million.
What do you mean? That she earns?
Her net worth.
Her net worth. Yeah.
I bet you could Google it. Well, her tiger zoo would make a lot of money,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it'd probably be scary because she's getting a lot of death threats. But
Yeah.
who cares about her? She killed her cousin.
Yeah.
Which husband?
The first one.
We had Don Lewis. Wow.
I'm not following this because I don't know.
I don't know. It's a lot of conspiracy theories. Perfect if you're staying at home or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like we're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
All right.
interesting.
Well, that was a very casual interview. Do you think we should? Here, I'll let you introduce Ask Us Anything as a way to close out the
Okay,
show.
let's go.
All right, you're going to introduce it?
Yes.
You're going to do, yeah. So you want to
Okay.
introduce it?
So we'll just have like 3 seconds.
Yeah, you want like 3 seconds as a break.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So you ready?
So you want to start like by saying Ask Us Anything. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to introduce it.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny in my head, that bit in my head.
That
but
was.
okay.
I don't understand what's happening.
No, I was,
Okay.
forget it. Never mind.
Welcome back to the Company Incorporated podcast. I'm your host, Alex, with my co-host, Aiden. Today, we are going to be doing Ask Us Anything.
You can't see this right now, audio listeners, but I'm shaking my head furiously.
Aiden just like punched a hole in the wall.
I am
Okay.
not the co-host. I am the host. He gets 65% of the pay.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, you want to do the first question from our listeners?
Sure.
If you guys want to send us questions, DM us on Instagram at Company Incorporated Podcast or on Twitter at Co-Inc Podcast, or even email us. I know no one uses email anymore, but you can still do that.
You could even send it by bird if you would like.
Yeah, we have Bird, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We have one. We'll send ours out to you though. Don't send one
Wait,
here.
have you actually gotten questions?
Oh
We
yeah,
have gotten
we get
questions.
tons of questions.
Oh, right.
You get to answer some of them.
They're kind of weird though. They're all like kind of weird questions.
So,
I can't wait.
Oh.
All right.
which do you do? I don't know. You pick one, Aiden.
Me? Okay. Let's do
We'll do 3.
third one. Okay.
Or
Sure.
no, like do 3 questions.
Oh yeah, we do 3-1-3 every time. But someone asked us, would you rather lose the ability to read or the ability to speak? That's an interesting question.
I'd rather lose the ability to speak.
To speak? Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess losing the ability to read, you're not losing sight, right? You're just losing reading.
Yeah.
I would
No,
definitely
but without
do speak.
speaking. Like without reading, you could get any functioning job, but without speaking, there's so much technology. Like what was that dude? Stephen Hawking. Like he could speak with his mind. Like so much
Yeah.
technology you could just use now.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, and
Yeah.
I'm sure in 5 years it'll be even broader. Like what you think will come onto the screen. I don't know, but I feel like that's a possibility.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, what's
Most of
Elon
our
Musk's
opinions-
thing? What?
Most of our opinions, most of our thoughts come from what we read, like, and what we hear. But like what we read, what we see, and without that, I feel like we wouldn't be the people we are. But with speaking, it's just projecting our ideas, and we can project our ideas in other ways.
Yeah.
That's true. I like that.
It's like reading's the irreplaceable, but speaking, you can work around it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, unless you wanted to learn Braille, but that's
Not
boring.
doing that.
Yeah. You can't do Braille on the computer, can you?
Aaron Cairo.
Yeah. Well, actually, speaking of that, I thought I saw something. It was like a Braille thing, but it changes to each letter that you're
That
doing.
would be neat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was real or not. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm probably the same though with that question though.
Yeah,
I think
same.
that was a good point.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You want to do the next one?
Sure. Yeah, let's see. Oh, if you could create a class in school, what would it be?
Who is? Oh, just someone. Okay, yeah, unnamed. I don't know. What would you say, Greg?
I don't know. I'm thinking on this one.
I would.
I'd
actually, I
say like how there's a cooking class, there's a civics class, there's careers. I do like a general life knowledge class,
That's
like how to write taxes, like how to fill out permission forms, like all the stuff you should learn.
Mhm. Like how to
Like,
talk
just
to
in
girls
class.
and stuff. You know, that'd be good.
Yeah, all that stuff.
No.
Like guidance mixed with YouTube.
That would
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah.
That's actually a good class.
Yeah.
I think my class would be lunch too. So
Yeah.
it'd be like lunch, but again.
I would do like a class on how to memorize. I feel like memorizing, you need to practice stuff, but I feel like it would be neat to have a class that could give you those tips.
Of how to
I feel like in
memorize?
most classes you learn that yourself. Like
Yeah.
you learn how to memorize through science. Like
Yeah.
you're not learning science to use that information in grade 3, but you're using that science course to learn
Yeah.
how to be responsible, to learn how to be organized, and to learn how to memorize.
Yeah.
Mhm. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, Aiden, last question.
Last question? Okay. If you say so.
You say so.
What would be a fun one? I'm scrolling through all these questions, guys. No, I'm kidding.
There's thousands of questions.
These thousands of questions from our thousands of listeners. This one's a good one. Someone asked us, "What is the worst name you could give to your child?" And I already have an answer for this, and it's Alex. I got him.
I was gonna say Aiden.
No.
I feel like you could say like a weird name like Gretchen. I don't know, but I feel like with society's norms right now. Like naming a kid Karen or naming a kid Kyle or naming a kid Adolf would be like
Adolf would be awful.
That's like a Ricky Gervais.
Oh, I think I saw a Ricky Gervais joke.
Yeah,
And
he said.
I can't say it on the podcast, but it was mean like that. But yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't know. Probably something like super obscure and super long
That's awesome.
that you couldn't shorten. It'd be like
Super
Or
Microsoft
normal
is still
names
complicated, so
spelled,
Teliosis.
like massively, like Emily with like EA
with a silent G or something.
Yeah, silent Q's all across.
Yeah, I'm Michael with a B, you know? I don't know.
Let's see. What was
I feel like anything mean.
yeah.
Or like name your kid, I'm an idiot. And then it'd be like, what's your name? I'm an idiot. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, I'm an idiot. Please stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like the classic, you know.
Or name your kid Chandelier or something.
Why?
It's actually a nice name. I feel like that's a celebrity's kid's name somewhere.
Yeah.
It probably is, actually, now that you say that. Now someone named Chandelier is going to be like,
Dolores.
hey, what the hell?
We have to get her on as a guest next podcast.
If your name is Chandelier, please contact us.
Baby names: Fanny Pack,
Fanny pack?
Post Office.
Post office? The mail place?
Yeah, I guess
Oh.
so.
I thought you mean like post office and pre-office. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm weird.
I'm quirky.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't think I can top that answer.
Which one? Fanny pack?
No.
Adolf.
Oh, Adolf. Oh.
I had
That'd
something
be the worst
before.
name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like as a baby, you can't really have a bad name.
But when you grow
But
up,
once you grow up, it's like you're getting like a job interview and your name is like Cookie Wookie.
Cookie Wookie.
Naming your kid Buddy or Junior. Imagine them having a job interview. Like that's a really good name as a kid, but having Buddy Smith
Well-
as the CEO, that's just weird.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on.
We got to
The-
check this out. One sec. What is this?
The cops are outside or something.
Oh, I see that.
Holy moly. What's going on? Okay, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back.
Keep it on.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it on.
Okay.
Events are unfolding live on the podcast.
Hey,
Jeez.
my
I
shoes.
see. Oh,
Wait,
Are you going to... Holy... What? Hold on. This is really weird. Greg, keep them entertained. We'll cut this part out. They're just saying Merry Christmas?
I think they're. I don't know if
Do
they're
you want to
food
go and
collect-
investigate?
I don't know if they're food collecting or not.
Oh, maybe. Could be like...
Turn it off, and then I come back. It's like, well, I've been in jail for the last 20
They
years.
came for us, guys.
They came for
This
us.
is the last episode of the podcast because we're going to jail.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I guess that kind of wraps up the podcast, though. That was super
was-
fun.
an awesome podcast.
That was one of the best ever. Our best interview
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
Sorry, other guests. But yeah, thanks, Greg, for coming on. This was
You're welcome.
this was super fun. And to
Invite
our
me
audience,
next time you need a guest.
yeah. Next time
Part
we
two?
need a guest. Yeah, we'll have a part 2, definitely.
Part 2 in 6 months.
In 6 months. No, like after
another
COVID.
3 years.
After COVID's over or something? Yeah, maybe in 3 years. No.
We gotta get Hunter on the podcast too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because when we met in undisclosed location, he was also with us. That could be definitely fun. The three of us.
I don't
back
know if you have
together
to
again.
disclose that location either. That's a pretty big.
No, we'll
Queen's
disclose.
University.
You'll never know.
They'll never know. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And-
they could be like 3 years ago. How old are they now? What was available for grade 7s 3 years ago at Queens? Oh, that. And
Oh!
yeah. Any time travelers are gonna screw us over, dude. Anyway, to our audience, thank you for listening.
This was an
Remember-
extra long podcast.
It wasn't that extra long.
But
It's probably our
The
longest yet.
But it was good content. So
It was
we had to
definitely
keep
good
it going.
content. Definitely good content. But remember to rate 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and to share this podcast with your friends. The Company Incorporated podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Breaker. Follow us on Twitter at CoInc Podcast and Instagram at Company Incorporated Podcast. And for all business inquiries or questions, email us at companyincorporatedpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you to Greg
Thank
again.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And thank you to our audience once again for listening. We really appreciate it. This is Company Incorporated signing
Signing off.
off.